My name is Captain Andrew Alexak with WalleyeCapitalCharters.com. We're going to be out here on Lake Erie today fishing around the cans just near the reefs for some big pre-spawn walleye. We got an east-southeast wind right now, so we got Catawba Point is going to kind of protect us from the wind coming in, so we should have a pretty good day out on the water as far as roughness. Full water in here with the reefs, and the water starts dropping off, and a lot of the big females will stage outside here before they get ready to move up on the reefs to spawn. So you got some good marks down there. Then once you get your board on, it's always important to stagger your depth when starting at a new location. We got our baits are going to be running anywhere from 10 feet below the surface all the way down to 20. And you always start using different colors too. Let the fish tell you what they want. Here, this is all you. Just keep tension. He's still on there. Yeah. A little bit slow. All these fish will feel gigantic. Big fish. Just keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep coming. Yeah, baby.
Nice.
There you go. That is a fat fish right there. We're about 10 minutes into the day. Our first fish. I think a lot of times depth is more important than color. Getting your bait in that fish's face, getting the speed right. Color is generally the last piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. 20 and about 200 feet of line out. Another small one, huh?
I think it's a fish in that one.
A little bit off course, but it worked out in our favor. We got the wind and the waves going opposite directions of each other. And we just dropped down. It's been non-stop action. We got a lot of marks on the graph. The husky jerks are definitely smacking them today. We missed a couple fish, a couple short strikes. I appreciate it, sir.
Which one?
Right here, Chris. That's a tank, dude. That's a tank.
Oh, dude.
That is a tank. Fish flopping all over the floor of the boat. We got another one on here. We only got 2 out of 6 of our rods still in the water. We dropped in on this school and it's just been non-stop action so far. I'm definitely taking one. So. Get right in the middle of that right place. Yep.
Got the whole kitchen sink.
You ready? Hold on, hold on. Go. It's a good problem to have, though. Oh, that's a little guy there. He's lost. This guy's got some weight. I need 965. These are Lake Erie walleye. That's why you book a charter and come out on one of the greatest fisheries in North America. 4 fish in less than 5 minutes. You can see the range of the size from 9.5 to probably 4.5 pounds. This is where it's at, right here. This is the real deal. We do try to practice catch and release to preserve our fisheries. Sometimes you want to mount the wall hanger, but sometimes it's better to let them go and let somebody else enjoy it. Well, watching planer boards is a lot like watching a bobber. As time goes on, you develop a sense of what that board, what that bait is doing in the water. A lot of times, you can't depend on watching the flag, even if you have the tattle flag set very lightly. The board a lot of times will tick or drop back in the water, and sometimes you'll just see it buried. That's a no-brainer. But these boards, a lot of times when you're bringing them in, the further down they are like this will indicate even the size of the fish. A lot of times when you're pulling night crawler harnesses too, you'll see short strikes. And you see that flag pop. When we were talking about earlier, you can actually free spool that back after you see that mist hit and drop that board back, and a lot of times that fish will grab it again and you'll be hooked up with them. Crankbaits, it doesn't work so much. Sometimes you can actually turn the boat for a missed fish or pull it a little bit, but typically if you miss them, they're history. If he wants to pull, give him a little bit of line. Nice and easy.
Has a nice pull to it.
A lot of times these fish are schooled up in small pods. Years ago, Lake Erie used to have just giant schools that went for miles, and now these fish are in tighter pods, and they're either active or they're not. And a lot of times when you catch one, you'll catch multiple fish because of the pod says, "Hey, it's time to eat." The dinner bell goes off, and out of your 6 boards that go through, you have a pretty good likelihood of having 2 or 3 go off.
Where you at? Sam?
Another nice fish. He looks like she's spawned out. I've had big fish come in very easily, and sometimes they don't want to come in. And it's like a case-by-case basis. It depends on how aggressive that fish is, where you're catching it in the water column a lot of times, how you're fishing for them. Certain techniques of fishing will trigger more aggressive bites and reactions from fish.
Another nice walleye. After a rough start this morning, got back out here after about an hour and a half rain delay, and we've been steady on them.
I'm out with Annie's charter guide, doing so well today that I'm able to participate with his service.
Back up.
This is a big fish.
Let him come up. Fish? Not really. Well, I hope you're surprised. That line's pretty tight. Keep it going. Just keep him coming. Easy pick.
I know. Oh, you're hooked up on our line.
That's okay. Wow, this thing is not. It's important with these bigger fish that you just really take your time with them. You could possibly have the fish of a lifetime on the other end here. You just don't want to horse them too much. A slow, constant, steady retrieve is best. And if you feel these fish, if they want to go, let them go. Feed them line if necessary. A lot of times when you make stops, when you're reeling these fish in, that's when they notice something's wrong. They start fighting and going crazy. It happens a lot of times when you're taking boards off, or if you hit waves. Anything you can do to increase your likelihood of putting a fish in the boat is always a good thing. Very nice. Bringing them right to this corner. Yeah, you can just bring it on the floor.
That film right there.
All right, is this gonna be the 10 pounder? It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be close.
It's fat. There's
I
a lot
say-
of fat, short fish out here.
10-6.
Got some weight to them. He's over 10 pounds, my man.
Well, got my first 10 pounder out on Lake Erie. Been fast and furious here in the last hour and a half after that storm, and they're still coming. We're out here having a good time today. Timmy's back on the fishing pole. We got another one right here.
Oh yeah, that line feels pretty good.
We got 48 feet. Yeah, this fish does not want much. You got another fish over there, Hog?
Once you get it up.
How many
Yeah,
feet?
20 feet, 19.
I'm telling you, man, for a 4-pound fish, you're really milking this. That's a nice fish.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow.
Another good fish. Not sure.
You want to get your trophy of your lifetime on video, make sure you go to TJ's Outdoors Filming and book a trip.
Keep it down, keep it down.
We do.
Another beautiful, healthy Lake Erie walleye. My man here, we got 2 guys on the boat, broke the 10-pound club today. These fish are almost 11 pounds. I want to thank Ranger for getting me out here today. The water was definitely bumpy on the way out. Made it a lot more comfortable getting out here for a 10-mile run and 3 to 4 footers. Mercury, I'd like to thank for getting us out here. Always built a reliable motor. Obviously, we use our kicker motor today to get our speed right where we need it to be. My name is Captain Andrew Alexiak with Walleye Capital Charters. If you've liked what you've seen out here today, go to my webpage at www.walleyecapitalcharters.com or always feel free to call at 313-539-7040. Let's get out and catch some fish.